In 2010, the world was introduced to 5 ordinary lads from the UK. These boys, who were just like any other teenagers, had dreams that were larger than life. They were just teenagers with big dreams, dreams that seemed almost impossible to achieve at the time. Their names: Liam Payne, Harry Styles, Niall Horan, Zayn Malik and Louis Tomlinson. Each of them brought something unique to the table. Individually, they auditioned for the 7th season of The X Factor, hoping to make a mark as solo artists. They didn't make it very far, facing the harsh reality of the competition. Simon Cowell, the show's notoriously tough judge, saw something special in these young men. He saw potential that others might have overlooked. He decided to shake things up, to take a risk that would change their lives forever. He put them together in a group, believing that their combined talents could create something extraordinary. Thus, One Direction was born. A new chapter began for these 5 boys. Initially, the 5 boys were unsure about being thrown together in a group. They had all come with the intention of making it as solo artists. They were all solo artists at heart, each with their own style and vision. They came from different backgrounds, each bringing a unique perspective to the group. They had different musical tastes, ranging from pop to rock to R&B. However, they decided to give it their all. They knew that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. They worked hard week after week. They practiced their harmonies, blending their voices to create a unique sound. They bonded over their shared love of music, finding common ground despite their differences. They developed a close friendship, becoming more like brothers than bandmates. This was evident in their performances. Their chemistry on stage was undeniable. Week after week, One Direction impressed the judges. They showed growth and improvement with each performance. They wowed the audience with their energetic performances, leaving a lasting impression. Their song choices were impeccable, resonating with both the judges and the audience. They had a natural chemistry that was undeniable, a synergy that made them stand out. They quickly became fan favorites. The judges mentored them, providing guidance and support. The boys learned quickly, adapting to the demands of the competition. They grew as performers. They gained confidence with each passing week, becoming more polished and professional. One Direction's time on the X Factor was nothing short of a phenomenon. They captured the hearts of millions. They didn't win the competition, finishing in 3rd place. It didn't matter. Their journey was just beginning. They had captured the hearts of millions around the world, building a dedicated fan base. This was just the beginning. Their story was far from over. Little did they know, they were about to embark on a journey that would make them global superstars. Their dreams were about to become a reality, and the world was ready to watch them shine. Leaving the X Factor stage, the boys were filled with a mix of excitement and anticipation. One Direction were immediately signed to Simon Cowell's record label, Psycho Music, a move that would change their lives forever. This is a testament to their talent and star power, which was evident from the very beginning. The boys wasted no time capitalizing on their newfound fame, diving headfirst into recording sessions and media interviews. What Makes You Beautiful, their debut single, was released in September 2011, marking the start of their musical journey. It was an instant hit, capturing the hearts of fans worldwide with its catchy melody and relatable lyrics. The song topped the charts in multiple countries, including the UK, Ireland and New Zealand. It became the fastest-selling UK single of that year, a remarkable achievement for a debut release. The accompanying music video broke records on YouTube, amassing millions of views within days of its release. One Direction was now officially a global phenomenon, with fans from all corners of the world. One Direction mania had taken over the world, with fans eagerly following their every move. Everywhere they went, they were greeted by hordes of screaming fans, a testament to their widespread appeal. Their debut album, Up All Night, was released in 2011, further cementing their place in the music industry. It followed the success of their debut single, earning them numerous awards and accolades. The album topped charts worldwide, including in the US, Australia and Canada. It solidified One Direction's status as a global force in pop music, with fans eagerly buying their merchandise and attending their concerts. The boys embarked on their first world tour, a monumental event that took them to various countries. They performed for millions of fans, delivering electrifying performances night after night. They were selling out arenas in minutes, a clear indication of their immense popularity. One Direction's music was infectious, with upbeat tunes that got everyone dancing. Their lyrics resonated with young people worldwide. They sang about love, heartbreak, and the joys of being young. Their music was upbeat and relatable, making it easy for fans to connect with their songs. It was impossible not to sing along, as their catchy tunes and engaging performances drew everyone in. They were living the dream, enjoying every moment of their newfound fame. They were also working incredibly hard. The pace was relentless, with back-to-back tours, recording sessions and media appearances. The next few years were a whirlwind of success for One Direction. They released 3 more albums in quick succession: Take Me Home in 2012, Midnight Memories in 2013, and 4 in 2014. Each album broke records. They spawned numerous hit singles. These include One Thing, Live While We're Young, Story of My Life, and Steal My Girl. One Direction's music evolved with each album. They experimented with different sounds. They incorporated elements of pop, rock, and folk into their music. Despite their massive success, the boys remained grounded. They never forgot their roots. They were grateful for their fans. They were living the dream. To support their albums, One Direction embarked on several world tours. These tours were legendary. They broke attendance records. Their concerts were a spectacle to behold. They featured elaborate stage designs. There were dazzling light shows. The boys' performances were full of energy and charisma. They were giving their fans an unforgettable experience. One Direction's success transcended music. They became global brands. They had their own merchandise lines. They starred in their own concert films. They were featured in countless magazines. Their faces were plastered on everything from lunchboxes to bedsheets. One Direction had become a cultural phenomenon. Cracks in the foundation. Zayn's departure. By 2015, One Direction was at the pinnacle of their success. They had become a household name, known in every corner of the globe. They were one of the biggest boy bands in the world, with millions of fans who adored them. They had a global fan base that spanned continents from North America to Asia, Europe to Australia. They had achieved more in 5 years than most artists could dream of achieving in a lifetime. Their rise to fame was meteoric. However, beneath the surface, cracks were beginning to show. The pressures of fame were starting to weigh heavily on them. The relentless pace of touring and recording was taking its toll on the band members. They were exhausted, both physically and mentally. Rumours of tensions within the group began to circulate. Fans were worried. They could sense that something was amiss. They hoped that things were not as bad as they seemed. They clung to the hope that their beloved band would stay together. On March 25, 2015, Zayn Malik announced his departure from One Direction. The news was a bombshell. The news sent shockwaves through the fandom. Fans were devastated. They couldn't believe that Zayn was leaving. The remaining members of One Direction were blindsided by Zayn's decision. They were hurt. They were confused. They had to process this sudden change. They were also supportive of his decision. They understood that he needed to do what was best for him. Zayn released a statement saying that he wanted to live a normal life. He wanted to step away from the spotlight. He was tired of the pressures of fame. The constant scrutiny and lack of privacy had become too much for him. After Zayn's departure, One Direction continued as a four-piece. They were determined to keep going despite the setback. They released their 5th album, Made in the AM, in 2015. It was a testament to their resilience and dedication. The album was a commercial success. It topped charts and received positive reviews from critics. However, it did not reach the same heights as their previous albums. The magic was gone. The dynamic had changed. The band's heart wasn't in it. They were trying to move forward, but it was clear that things would never be the same again. The final curtain One Direction's hiatus. One Direction's final concert as a four-piece took place on October 31st, 2015, at the Motorpoint Arena in Sheffield, England. It was an emotional night for both the band and their fans. The boys performed their hearts out. They reminisced about their journey. They thanked their fans for their unwavering support. At the end of the concert, the boys took a bow. They walked off stage together for the last time. There were no tears. There were no goodbyes. They had made a pact to remain friends. They needed a break from each other. In January 2016, One Direction officially announced an indefinite hiatus. The news came as no surprise to fans. The writing had been on the wall for some time. The boys were ready to pursue solo careers. They needed time to rediscover themselves outside of the band. The hiatus marked the end of an era. One Direction had left an undeniable mark on pop music. They had sold over 70 million records worldwide. They had won numerous awards. They had inspired countless young people. They had shown the world that anything is possible if you dare to dream big. The tragic death of Liam Payne. On the 16th of October 2024, the world was shocked by the tragic death of Liam Payne in Argentina. Aged just 31, Liam's passing left a void in the hearts of fans and the music industry alike. His legacy, however, continues to live on through his music and the memories he created with One Direction. Liam Payne was more than just a member of One Direction. He was a beloved son, a dedicated father, and a passionate artist. His journey from a young boy with a dream to a global superstar inspired millions. He faced his own set of challenges, but he always met them with resilience and grace. The news of his passing sent shockwaves through social media, with fans and fellow artists sharing their grief and tributes. News of the incident trended worldwide, with people recounting their favourite memories and the impact his music had on their lives. Though Liam may no longer be with us, his spirit lives on. His music continues to inspire, comfort and bring joy to people all over the world. His legacy is one of love, talent and unyielding determination. As we remember Liam Payne, we celebrate the incredible life he lived and the indelible mark he left on the world. Rest in peace, Liam.